The Second World War's battlefields stretched across oceans, where merchant sailors and naval crews faced constant invisible threats. A torpedo or mine could turn a ship into a sinking wreck in seconds, forcing crews into lifeboats to confront the sea's indifference. Adrift in overcrowded boats, survivors endured burning sun, freezing cold, and sudden storms. Food and water were rationed, every sip and bite a gamble against an uncertain future. The endless horizon offered no comfort, only isolation and the slow erosion of hope. Physical suffering was matched by psychological torment as days blurred together and spirits waned. Men watched shipmates succumb to injuries, sickness or despair, the ocean's vastness a constant reminder of their isolation. In this desperate environment, survival depended on more than rations. It required hope and the ability to generate heat. A warm drink could restore morale and provide comfort. But creating heat was a dangerous challenge in a fragile lifeboat. The need for a safe, reliable solution was urgent. In a lifeboat, an open flame was a disaster waiting to happen. Overcrowded boats, flammable supplies, and wooden construction made fire a deadly risk. The sea's motion made liquid-fueled stoves unstable. One lurch could spill fuel and ignite chaos. Lighting a match in wind and spray was nearly impossible, and any visible flame could attract enemy attention at night. Survivors had to avoid light, as it could signal both rescue and danger. Toxic fumes from burning fuel built up under canvas covers, threatening to suffocate the weakened crew. What was meant to provide warmth could quickly become lethal. Clearly, a new approach was needed, a way to generate heat without flame, light, or fumes. The challenge was immense, but necessity would spark a remarkable solution. Enter the flameless stove. The Dunlop No. 10. Flameless lifeboat stove was a stroke of genius, born from necessity. Compact, sturdy and waterproof, it was designed for ease of use in the harshest conditions. Its brilliance lay in simplicity. No flame, no complex parts, just safe, reliable heat. The stove used a sealed fuel cartridge and a perforated metal canister. To activate, survivors punctured the cartridge and inserted it, no matches required. The stove's low, wide base made it stable on rough seas, and the perforated lid protected the core from wind and spray. It produced no visible light, so it could be used at night without fear of detection. The outer casing stayed cool enough to handle, while the stove could boil water or heat food. Each cartridge provided hours of warmth, a lifeline in the cold. For those adrift, this small metal box was more than equipment. It was hope. It was a quiet revolution in survival. The flameless stove's impact was immediate and profound. In freezing waters, it staved off hypothermia and gave survivors a fighting chance. Hot drinks and broths from rationed food became possible, providing energy and comfort. Hard biscuits and pemmican could be softened and made digestible, crucial for weakened bodies. But the stove's psychological effect was just as vital. Preparing and sharing a hot drink became a ritual, fostering community and purpose. It brought a sense of normalcy and structure to endless, anxious hours. The gentle warmth was a symbol of resilience, a reminder that survival was possible. In the darkness, a steaming mug was a lifeline to hope. The Dunlop stove's secret was catalytic heating, a marvel of chemistry. Inside, a catalyst like platinum or asbestos mesh sped up a reaction between alcohol fuel and oxygen. Puncturing the cartridge released vapors that met the catalyst, triggering oxidation. Unlike burning, this reaction produced steady heat without flame or smoke. The process was efficient, safe, and invisible. No light to betray survivors' positions. As long as fuel and air were present, the stove generated reliable warmth, hot enough to boil water but safe to touch. This quiet chemical miracle turned a simple canister into a lifesaver. It was a perfect blend of science and necessity. The flameless stove's innovation was its safety and simplicity. The Dunlop stove's legacy lives on in today's survival gear. Modern hand warmers and portable heaters use the same catalytic principle fuel and a catalyst for flameless heat. Sleeker designs and advanced materials have refined the concept, but the core idea remains unchanged. The need for safe, portable warmth is as relevant for hikers as it was for sailors. The stove's design teaches a vital lesson. Survival tools must be simple, robust, and foolproof. In emergencies, complex instructions fail. Intuitive operation saves lives. The flameless stove also highlights the importance of morale in survival. A hot drink boosts spirits and gives hope, just as crucial as physical warmth. The best survival tools support both body and mind. The Dunlop stove's influence endures in every piece of gear that values simplicity and resilience. The Dunlop flameless stove is a quiet hero of wartime innovation. It didn't win battles, but it saved lives, one lifeboat at a time. Its story is found in survivors' memories, not in history books. While nations built weapons, engineers created tools like the stove to give people a chance at survival. This humanitarian side of engineering is vital, preserving life amid chaos. The stove's impact was profound. It kept men alive against the odds. Its success lay in its perfect fit for a deadly problem. Remembering such inventions honours the empathy and ingenuity behind them. The flameless stove reminds us that sometimes warmth is the greatest victory. The flameless stove's story challenges us to rethink innovation. Its value wasn't in complexity, but in the lives it touched. For a freezing sailor, it was the difference between despair and hope. Its quiet brilliance is a testament to human creativity in dark times. The spirit that created the stove still drives innovation today, in medicine, energy, and safety. Learning these stories deepens our appreciation for everyday objects and their origins. The Dunlop stove is more than a curiosity. It's a symbol of hope and thoughtful design. Sometimes the greatest inventions are those that simply offer warmth in the cold. If you've enjoyed discovering the hidden history behind life-saving inventions, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on more untold stories that shape the world, one small invention at a time. Your support helps us keep exploring the past to inspire the future. Thanks for watching.